reason we use diplomacy, to be candid in talking about this, is it had a better edge to it than dialogue even. We thought, well, we want to say something that is, that allows for real difference and that gets people thinking about a network of new possibilities, like a diplomatic network where people have to go. Our vision is that every religion eventually will, in a world in the next 100 years, the second coming doesn't come first. We got Adventists out there. Will have as part of its orthodox praxis a realization that you need to talk with the other. That's part of your, even if you're a Jew and not a proselytizer, part of your praxis is to literally go out and tell your story and to listen back. And so to answer your question, it's deep care. You've got the movement for compassion right now that comes out of the Eastern tradition. I like love, but it can't be sappy love. You know, David Tracy was my teacher. He didn't like love because it's just too, you know.
Friendship isn't bad.
Yeah, friendship isn't bad. I mean, and it's fair, you know, I slurred Aristotle, but he's big on friendship.
I'd add, because I think you brought out a good point with that. I don't have a great word, but when you're talking about this as kind of something part of like our experience here, so it's also not just interfaith, which I think we've mentioned a couple of times, like it applies within our own traditions. I mean, because I think about this because I can get kind of like, feel like, oh, I've got the interfaith dialogue thing down. I go to the GTU. I talk to all these other people, but like, do I talk to other Mormons that I disagree with? No, they make me crazy. So like, that's always kind of a call to repentance for me that like this stuff is part of the human experience, like within our traditions and among them.
Let me pile on that one. My wife lets me know in our marriage frequently, you're really great at this interreligious dialogue. You know what? But we can't talk. and that's very embarrassing. But it's very real. That's 40 years of marriage yesterday. And so but it's real. Dan, my partner Dan told me about going, I'm going to tell a story on you. We were in interreligious dialogue, starting out as partners in this program a couple of years ago, and he told me, I just can't stand going to Sunday school. But yeah, they drive me nuts. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and no words needed to be said. We both knew we needed to get our act together at home, you know, maybe me in the house and him in Sunday school before we could go out and be kind of authentic in dialogue outside. It's the right or the left within your own religion that causes you the most grief.